Welcome. Sorry.
Welcome to Girls Who Chat About.
Episode 4.
Episode 4.
And our topic is, drumroll, tap, 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 tap. Do you want to say it, Ali?
I need a Jenga drum. This week, we're looking at friendships and platonic relationships and how
Specifically female friendships.
There's female. Because with guys it's just different, like naturally, like I have male friends. There's never, if I message a male friend, there is no underlying like, oh, are they mad at me? Oh, is there this? Oh, is there that? It's just very sort of, guys are blunt. If they're not happy about something,
Very black and white.
Yeah, they'll just say, this is, whereas women, they'll say something, not all women, but a good chunk of them will say something, and then it's just like, you're always second guessing.
There's a duplicitous meaning sometimes. If someone has a habit of that, then stop it. And they don't. It's weird, isn't it? Because like, especially now in the era where most of us do communicate quite regularly on WhatsApp, we text, we don't get to see each other like face to face.
No.
So therefore we communicate in the written form. And sometimes that doesn't communicate.
It doesn't.
Or someone's really bad at texting and someone that I consider a really, really good friend, I would have to phone them in order for us to maintain our friendship, and we do.
Or like even like a voice note, because like for me,
Well, voice notes are good.
I feel like if I've written something and I know it can be taken a particular way, I will then send the voice note as a backup, like please listen to my picture voice, how I'm saying it. This is what I mean. I'm not saying it come across bitchy or to make a dig. It's just how it is. Like that's why in a way I kind of resent things like WhatsApp and stuff, because I'm just like, not necessarily like platonic relationships, but like even romantic relationships, I feel a lot of things are misconstrued due to a person reading it in a particular way.
Yeah.
And it's very frustrating because like, no, that's not what I meant. And then it's like, oh,
It's not what I meant.
it's true that it's not what you meant, but they've then read it in that way.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, they're annoyed, so they don't want to listen to you for you to explain yourself. So it's just like, you can't even, it's
There's
stress.
a really good Keegan and Peele skit where someone texts, like there's literally that two guys texting, and then because of the way there's like full stops and no emojis, they're just like, oh, why is he trying? And let me respond, and then it just escalates on both sides, and it's like, well, actually this was just like about meeting up, and instead it's become very tense, and I think that does happen a lot with female friendships a lot, especially because maybe it's that kind of idea of like your girls should understand
Conniving.
you, and like, girls are conniving.
No, but not conniving. But like we expect people, and I'm guilty of this. I expect someone to know how I'm feeling about me saying shit. I'm like, you should know I feel this way.
Yeah, no,
you should
it's
just
true.
tell. You should just tell.
True.
I've changed. My manner is not the same. Why can you not tell?
Yes. I'm adding extra spaces between my
Literally,
sentences.
there
You
are
should
dots.
feel
There
the
are
pain
dots.
between my
I'm
sentences.
using this lexicon. I never use this lexicon. I never use words like this. I use 3-syllable words. I use them.
That is true. And I think as we've known each other a long time, since we were like 11, 12, and we're in our mid to late 20s now.
Mid 20 for me.
It's you're past mid.
Mid.
You're past
I'm still mid.
Till February, please. Okay, the podcast will release February. I'm just gonna name her. Ali is now in her late 20s. End of podcast. Delete.
You're a bitch. Absolute
I am
bitch.
telling that with my wisdom.
You see how I changed my name before then?
I can edit the name. I'm the one that uploads these.
Anyway, back to the point. About we're in our 20s, yeah. Ignore the specifics of what 20s we're in. We're in the 20s. No matter what part of the 20s.
It's very relevant because 21 is not the same as 27.
It really is. But I kind of like.
I'm not the person I was.
I like this age. I feel like it's more sophisticated. I feel more grown. Like I know things a bit better.
Yeah, I think we're just a bit more with it. Because I think 21, fresh out of uni, do come back to our family homes. Yeah, not people that stayed out. We did get a taste of living out. But I think, the thing that kept our friendship going was Halloween. Halloween is when we always used to link up. Like, now we see each other a lot more.
It's true.
Actually, Halloween was our thing. And even at uni, we didn't see each other a lot. But freaking me out, child.
Man tripped over her wheelchair.
I'm not going to do this at all.
That's why I'm just like, My face is so shocked.
Don't want to stop. Stop it.
Okay.
Friendships.
Yeah, friendships.
So, Tuca and Bertie. If you haven't watched it on Netflix, please do. I think it's a lit animation. Ali Wong, Tiffany Haddish.
But it's interesting though, whenever female friendship is portrayed, 9 times out of 10, there's always that one who's got shit together and the one who hasn't.
The extremes.
Why
like
is
two
that?
broke girls.
Yeah, exactly. You've got the one who's like rich and sort of, and the one who's like maybe not as well off, but she's more with it. There's always like they're never similar. There's always some sort of And you've got what's that one? They had the Katy Perry lookalike. What's her name?
New Girl.
New Girl. She was bland, whereas her friend's like a model, and it's just like you always have two opposites.
Oh yeah, they're all besties.
Besties. You never get two of the same. What else is there?
Oh, there's loads.
Even in Friends, you got Rachel and Monica. Monica's
the fat one.
She was exactly.
Yeah.
She was the fat ugly one,
Rachel's
and
the
then
popular
Rachel's the popular one. But they bring Phoebe into it, and she's like the free spirit. There's never.
Yeah.
But I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing, isn't it? Because it seems like the one who is the better out of the two, using inverted commas, like for example, the more attractive or the more successful, they're always carrying the one who isn't the more conventionally better.
That's true, actually.
Media studies.
Media
studies degree comes to use.
degree is useful.
Yeah.
How...
I didn't realise that. I actually think about that. Hang on, it's always like you got one trash friend and one who's like
never in sync. Maybe that's like a trope in order to feel like everyone's represented, but then it's also the kooky dynamic.
But because of that trope, there's always friction because then it's like the good friend is always then
gets tired of the messy one,
or vice versa. The messy one gets kind of like the good friend always like being patronising and trying to make them better and change them, and it's like. It's in a way, it's similar to a marriage, the way they portray these friendships. It's never like, two friends who have the same interests. Yeah. There's no issue, there's no difference.
They like Zumba.
Literally, there's nothing. It's always some sort of
like
opposites
kale.
Attract.
It's true, actually.
I'm trying to think what other shows that I watch that is similar.
That marriage comparison is quite interesting.
It's all like, exactly.
There's always a point in which, like, despite their long friendship and their long history,
they clash.
And it all kind of builds up. Oh, is that one of my favourite films? Oh, it's got Anne Hathaway and the other one, Kate Hudson. And they get married.
Bridesmaids? Oh,
Bridesmaids.
Something Wedding Wars.
Oh, Bride Wars.
That's it, yeah.
It's one of my favourite films, and it literally is Wedding Wars.
Wedding Wars is the Nigerian version.
Yeah, that's it. That's the Nollywood.
Nollywood bootleg version.
Literally chucking dresses at each other. No. Out, demon. I can't wait for you to film this.
When this is ready.
The next podcast is the trailer. Hey. That'll be our wedding wars.
I think as well about the film Bridesmaids. You've got the bride who, she's not her man, she's got a good job, she's got all this.
Yeah, she's quite in the middle.
And then you've got the friend who's literally like, I don't know what, but she's
messy.
not. Yeah, she's messy.
Her business failed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like you've always got that.
And then she's jealous of the one that's like all put together and from a lovely family. It turns out she's really unhappy because her husband's always away.
But again, that's always another trip to them. The one who's successful or better, they're always miserable inside. I'm like, for fuck's sake, can I just be okay?
Like, can't it be okay? Because Rihanna's fine. She's rich, but she's fine.
Can't you just be okay?
Exactly.
Can't you be pretty and okay? Can't you be rich and okay? Why do you have some deep meaning as to why? But they also, my life is not. My life looks easy, but it's not easy.
Don't get me started.
They always say that. I'm always.
Don't know my struggles. Your struggle is what?
My Mad Fat Diary. Classic example of the
situation. I love my Mad Fat.
It's a classic example of it.
Oh yeah, the pretty one is the
Chloe, and then Ray. Got Ray who's big. Who's the mental blah blah.
She does get the guy, but it's just like. It's almost like...
I kind of feel for Chloe because like, there was one episode that really changed my mind about Ray. I'm like, wow, Ray, you're a bitch.
Ray's not a good friend.
Yeah, because like, yes, you've got your issues, but at the same time, it's like your friend had issues as well, and you just ignore them altogether because you're focusing on yourself.
Yes, and maybe that's something we're not seeing a lot of healthy female friendships. There's always kind of a bit of cattiness.
There's always some friction, even if it's underlining or something. It's never smooth. There's always something.
I don't think that's telling of how successful female friendships can be. Like, we've known each other for a long time. I don't think we've ever had a bust up. If we annoyed each other, we leave each other alone. The next day, do you want food?
I don't think you've even annoyed me. That's the thing. Because like, if I feel like you're annoying me, I would send you a voice note, or like I will ask you outright. I would literally ask you, alright, are you okay? Like, because like, I can take it if I've done something.
Yeah, that's your personality as well. Like you would want to know.
I'm a very anxious. I have anxiety. Sorry, just rearranging my bra. I have anxiety, but like so. I would sooner you just tell me.
I'm laughing at the bra, not the anxiety. Sorry.
You can do both.
I had to clarify.
You can do both, but like no, that's the situation though. Like I feel like it's not just as well. Like other friends, like even like my friend Hannah, who've been for years. I met her at university, and I feel like she's being a bit off because I also overthink things. I will literally message her outright, "Are you okay with me?" Or did I upset you by saying this?
She's the type of friend that would just address it. Like,
yeah, because what's the point of being like playing games and stuff like that? I'm like, no, if I piss you off, just say. I apologise. I apologise. Like with men different because I'm like
No.
But with women,
I took a long time.
with women, like even like my co-worker Jess, like I'll say something, I make a joke, and I'll be like, oh, did I upset you with that joke? Because she doesn't always get my sarcasm, but I love her to bits. I do love her to bits. Like we are a very good working relationship and a good friendship as well. Like I love working with her. But like if I feel, but we are different. So if I do make a joke, like I'm very sarcastic and she doesn't quite get it, so I will ask outright.
Yeah.
Oh, did I upset you with that joke?
Yeah.
Just and
that's what you're like, like it just friendship should be free flowing.
Free flowing,
and I think sorry.
No, I like clarity.
Yeah.
I'm very black and white to a degree. I just like clarity. I just like knowing. I don't like finding out later. I was like, oh, but why didn't you say anything at the time?
Yeah.
Because if I'm pissed off, I'll tell you at the time.
Yeah, you would.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't wait a month later. Literally.
But I think we touched upon this before. We were talking about how friendships change over the years, and I think us two knowing each other a long time, I think it's fair to say.
Sorry, I was in the South Park song.
Oh,
do you remember that one? Seasons
I haven't seen that one.
The one where Coleman's a sidekick and they play this song.
I haven't seen that one.
Seasons change or something.
Okay.
It's hilarious because he's like in a coma. I'm dead. Sorry, back to your point. Back to your point.
What was my point? Friendships change over the years. I think it's fair to say that as we've gotten older, the friends or friendships we had when we were younger, or as we've gained along the way, haven't necessarily lasted. Like, and I don't think, for me, someone who's a real social creature, and I really do not depend, but maybe in some ways I do. Like, I do rely on the fact that I've built quite a very strong friendship network, very good support network, and I like going out, busying myself and seeing people, and I think there have just been some people that have fizzled out. There are other times where it's been an alternative way, and I'm not a confrontational person, or I do like peace, but I think I've hit the age now where if it does not bring me peace, or if it's too much effort,
it doesn't bring. You Mary Kondo'd it, but if it doesn't bring you joy, you throw it away.
I still haven't watched that because I don't like throwing shit
Mary
away.
Kondo.
No, she's right.
Doesn't bring me joy, throw it away.
Does this spark joy?
Here's my joy, throw it away.
Throw it away. No. What my bric-a-brac does. But with friendships, I've just realised if it's not, friendship should be easy. If it's not easy, I don't. Because without saying force, but it shouldn't be something you have to force.
I have one of them right now.
Natural.
But my mindset is as well, like it's the same with you, but I'm someone, I love having friends, but I've just been used to sort of being in situations where I'll sort of meet new people, and then I'm not happy, but like if I don't hear from them again, I'm not upset by it, but I think that's the case with me. Feeling like I don't want to be like a beg friend, if that makes sense. I'm always messaging, always texting. I don't want to be them people.
It's like that at my new workplace. Like I get on with people and I don't say too much, but I don't always. You know how you always just say, oh yeah, we need to go out for a drink, or yeah, let's do this. I'm not someone that would chase it too much unless the other person's keen.
Literally.
So I went out with like a work friend the other day. It's quite funny because we interviewed the same day. Then we went out to Pizza Express because she literally was like, yep, give me a number. Yep, let's do this. And I was like, oh okay, it's actually quite nice how proactive someone can be, because I was like, oh, I don't want to push it, but actually I'm glad I did. I made a good friend.
There, and I think as well, like with where I work now, like I didn't want to do that at the beginning, so I was just like, I didn't see myself staying as long as I have done. But now, like everyone gets on really well. So like I literally got all my colleagues' numbers on my phone, and we do things
Yeah, you've gone the other way.
we do things outside of work and stuff like that. So it's really nice. Yeah, sure, 100%.
In my code.
We do stuff outside work. So I do like that, but at the same time I'm okay to go somewhere and meet people and then not meeting them. But I do like maintaining relationships. I am a social person, but at the same time I'm happy with my own company and I don't beg or push things. I've got one. I do have someone who's a big friend. I don't say too much, but like, it's just we have now we've gotten older. We have very little in common, and to be honest, it wasn't the fact that they put more effort in than I do. I probably wouldn't be friends with them to this day. Probably wouldn't be seeing them.
I think we've all got someone like that. I've definitely got my friend from secondary school who's gone on to have a very different life. They have children. We don't meet up. But when we do meet up, we actually have nothing in common.
That's the thing.
And all they can talk about is themselves or memories from when we were in secondary school when they were more popular and I was very insecure. Well, right now, I'm flipping cool. I'm living my best. I found myself. I'm out here. I'm confident. I'm way cooler than I was back then, but she can only seem to remember that version of me. I don't think she wants to even consider
because again, I'm not being a bitch, but I'm just being like you're doing better. Well, we're going to by society standards, you're doing better than her. That's in my opinion.
It's weird because I wouldn't say that myself, but
it depends.
It depends what way you're looking at.
Yeah.
She's the one with the family.
Yeah, you can have a family. She's got a family, cool. But has she got a career? Has she got?
I guess
that's me.
I know what you mean.
That's my mindset because my ladder. We're talking about goals is like career, then family.
Yeah.
Because like I can have a family now. Okay, cool. But I'm providing for them properly. If I'm not, then what's the point? But like. For me, I want to be doing best for my family. It's
not the vision you had for yourself.
No, exactly.
I think for her, this was the vision she had for herself.
Okay. Everyone's different, innit? But I would say you're doing better. And I feel and it's just like levels as well.
It's the progression stuff. And
it's like the person I work with.
She's happy.
She's happy, yeah. If she's happy, cool. But I personally would want more.
Yeah.
And I feel like having children at this time.
Yeah.
It hinders me from things I want to do now. That's what I'm saying.
Me, I like sleep.
I want to travel.
I love sleep.
You can't be I want to travel. I want to do this. I want to buy new shoes. I can't do that. But do you know what I mean? Like, I definitely want children, but not now.
Yeah.
No way now.
And I think having children young. I've seen a lot of people our age have children, but then also they've been proactive. They've still managed to build a career. They're still working and preparing themselves.
Which is brilliant.
It doesn't mean it's the end or be all.
Yeah,
I think they're one or two. Just like the person I was.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I am no way shitting on people who had children and anything for that.
Yeah, because they're more put together than us, I think, to raise someone.
Yeah, but I think personally for me, I wouldn't want. I know myself. I still have a lot of growing to do, and a lot of maturing to do.
Yeah.
And I'm too still a selfish person to have a child. I said I'm still too selfish, so.
I like getting my ASOS orders.
not mother cat. I want my ASOS.
I like payday to think about myself, not think about what's for dinner.
Or how I pay the light bill.
Oh my gosh.
But
no lights for us.
But I'm deviating because I think what I said was because of that particular person, not in general. It's not in general. It's that particular person.
Yeah,
and who you're talking about. I'm like, for me, I think you in comparison to that person, you are doing better. Just knowing what that person is like and just.
It's just funny because we both had
that toxic.
That kind of toxic friendship and friendships with someone that was quite out there, just kind of seen as more popular, I guess, without being kind of cheesy. And now I feel like we have bettered ourselves. Well, I think that shaped us a bit.
No, 100%. Like definitely, like I had one like they're now living in another country and stuff like that, and just like during secondary school and college, and even like in our early adulthood, like it was like more. Actually, they are attractive. They're an attractive person, like 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Gorgeous, but like they didn't actually have much depth to them. And like when I would sort of meet up with them after I finished uni, I'm like, you don't actually have a lot of conversation. Like,
this brings a new question. I think that we could, that I think will develop our conversation a bit. I've just thought of it now. Do you think the friendships you form when you're younger shape you? as you get older? Like, do you think us having those type of toxic friendships when we were younger has made us who we are today?
Oh, that's interesting. I'm trying to think.
You got your hands, you know,
Because it's an interesting question, because I feel like, I feel like when that, the reason I'm pondering it, because like when those friendships to a degree ended, or I didn't speak to that person as much, I was able to be myself more and come out myself more.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, was that person, did I need to be in that situation for me to come out, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
Did I need to be a caterpillar in a cocoon to have the shades move before my cocoon opened? Become a butterfly.
Have you been reading The Hungry Caterpillar at work?
No, we're reading The Black Dog.
Oh, shit, sorry.
The Black Dog.
The depression one.
No, it's a nice story. It's a really nice story.
I know, but it's depression.
You read The Black Dog?
Yeah.
It gets smaller.
Yeah, no, it does.
And small, I got.
And
It dies.
does it die?
No.
Oh, no. No, I didn't say it does.
I think depression. I'm like, it's a nice story, The Black Dog.
No, but it's about. But isn't that a metaphor for depression? I think it's the wrong book.
I think because my story is about there's basically a family, and they wake up one morning, there's a big black dog outside. Literally, the dog is bigger than their house, and there's a little child called Small who goes out, and then the dog follows her around, and they make jokes, and the dog gets smaller and smaller to the point where the dog is able to fit into their house. She's got a new pet dog.
I'm pretty sure that's the one about depression. Maybe I'm thinking of a similar one.
No, but they're year threes though. Don't be saying that.
No, but that's the whole point. The whole point is that they, it follows her around and.
But small is small because she's small, which can fit for a dog.
Yeah, so now it's for her the right amount of depression. I don't know.
And anxiety.
Pocket-sized depression. Just a salt bay rumble. It's really dark.
Dash all there. Dash of anxiety.
That's another episode.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
We didn't look into it that deep because, again, it's 7-year-old children.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different book, but I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't be surprised because the story that we're reading I read last year was called The Rabbits, and it's basically a version of the whole sort of Britain colonising Australia, not colonising, but going to Australia. Colonising the Aborigines, taking their... And it's basically it's a version of that, and the rabbits are like white rabbits, and they're called wombats.
No.
Wombats?
Wombat is not a rabbit.
It's not wombat, no, but they're basically Aborigine. Not wallaby.
It's not relevant.
It sounds like a wombat, but it's basically the brown Australian creature. They were meant to be the Aborigines, and it's like they took our children, they did this, they built machines.
So this is a kid-friendly version of that rabbit-proof fence film.
Pretty much. And it's like the ending is so bleak. It's like, who will save us from the rabbits, and that's how it ends.
Oh my god!
It's literally like they've done this. Who will save us from them?
I would rather analyze a mess.
And I'm getting goosebumps because even the illustrations are beautifully done, but it's just like
It's a bit. That gives me an idea for us to do a children's book. Yeah. There's loads of things we could metaphorize.
Harriet Tubman.
Can't just drop Harriet Tubman in the conversation like that.
She's a G. I was reading about her this morning. Like, she's a real G. I'm like, sis, goals.
What were you saying earlier?
Doing bits. She's doing bits.
Not
only freeing slaves, she was a spy.
Just not unlocking gates and letting them.
I didn't know she was a spy and a nurse. I was reading her life. I'm like, right.
Spy, nurse, slave, liberator.
Struggling to get out of bed in the morning. Girl was doing this.
I struggle to let my cat out when it wants to leave the room.
She's making me be a whole new. She's my inspiration. Like, literally, she's like goals. I'm like, nah, I want to be Harriet Tubman now. She's gonna be Beyonce. I'm doing bits. I want to be a spy. I want to be nurse. I want to be freeing people. Off topic, but
so
damn.
did our friendship.
Harriet doing bits.
I think I'm gonna answer the question now because
yes and no.
Yes and no. I think I agree because I do think. I don't think when you're having a friend.
Chips wasted. I was like, she's going to serve the food.
That's so depressing. I do get what you mean. Like, I felt like I couldn't really be myself or the version I wanted to be of myself until I went to college and I was no longer in that
couldn't
friendship.
even do
I was
it,
so
no.
relieved. I was, you had a
But
bit
even
more.
then,
The college I was relieved.
I wasn't really around them much.
Different courses. And
Yeah,
stuff,
exactly. But even then, when we did hang out, it's like...
I felt like I was counting the days. I felt like I was counting the days. I was like, I can't wait because I've had enough of this. Especially because in secondary school, I was an awkward Asian teenager with eyeliner, and but the thing is, I got on with people, I got on with other friendship groups, but I felt like I couldn't have the freedom to go and talk to other people at lunch and stuff because there was a pressure to always be around the same couple of people. I mean, we ended up hanging out in a weird group of misfits. That's the only way I could describe us because we weren't really part of a big group.
No.
My tutor group was close, and to be fair, a lot of my close friends now are from my tutor group. By you. Yeah.
But I think, like, for me... I'm talking myself about too much, but I think for me, my issues was because I had a lot of complexes. Like, I was very overweight. I had a complex about my skin color and all of that. So, like, I had a lot of issues. So I thought, like,
layers,
I had like one person who I thought liked me for me because I literally thought I was so shit and no one else would actually like me as a person.
I loved you.
But I met you through them.
That's true. Yeah, she was on my tutor.
I would never have the confidence to go and approach someone and talk to people now. Whereas now,
so you were quiet as hell until we did GCSE. This child.
I'm funny. I'm actually fucking hilarious. I'm a fucking.
You were hilarious. No, but like, I still remember when we had to make tribal headdresses, and mine was in a toucan beak, and we were making these elaborate ones. Tell me why Ali's look like the eye of Sauron.
I don't know why. I can't remember what reason was for that. I actually cannot remember.
It was like this eye in the middle of like this twig like shape, and I was just like,
I had that
eye of Sauron.
Mom's like, "What are you doing with this?" I'm like, throw it away.
Yeah. Mine got dusty. I held on to it for a long time, and then I was like, I can't keep this toucan beak.
Yeah, but like
I missed that though.
But I think the reason I went to uni, like my confidence was like again superficial reason, but I lost a lot of weight before I went to university.
You did.
So like I felt a lot more confident and like less like my weight isn't going to be a thing because like whenever I sort of enter a new environment, they're going to look at me like, oh, because I'll say fat, but I was.
You did more than half your size. I swear.
Now I'm just sort of in between, but still.
No. You're still so much slimmer than you were. Like, it's funny. Like, I never considered it when we were younger.
But like, I didn't think about it. I think it's only when I started, when I became friends with that person, and then when we got older, and then that person became very. Well, they were beautiful, but like
they were getting attention.
Yeah, exactly. They were getting attention. And I was just sort of there, and literally people would like completely ignore me just to talk to them.
Yeah. That happened outside my house. My friend was talking to me outside my house, and this guy came chat her up, and I was like, "You're in front of my house." Like, move. I was on a main road. Go away. He had a tag. You know, he didn't even introduce his real name. This is the age when everyone had a tag. What was his tag name, Ali?
James.
Toxic.
I was about to pour a glass of Prosecco. I just put the bottle down because I didn't finish pouring.
I remember laughing. I was just like, "How's toxic?"
Ridiculous.
I mean, is there ever good foreshadowing? A dynamic with a boy that calls himself toxic.
It's relevant now because pollution and stuff, and that was such the
pollution.
world.
I don't think he was going for the whole Greta Thunberg message.
Well, it's called toxic though.
I'm dead.
But like that was my thing. So I think to a great extent, in sense, like now I can identify it better. So if I feel someone is being a particular way, I know how to address it and maybe just distance myself a bit quicker.
Yeah, that comes with age and wisdom and knowing.
And you say age. My mum knew. My mum never liked this person. That's the thing. My mum knows.
Stop it.
My mum knows. She'd be like, I've been to.
It's true.
She'd be like, what's the word? Ghanaian phrase. She'd say, oh. Can't remember the Ghanaian word. Like, can't remember the Ghanaian word, but like basically meant this bad girl.
Oh damn.
That's what I was trying to do. I can't remember what it was.
Really? About thinking from secondary school.
And that one as well.
That's one.
She didn't even call her by her name. She would literally call her by that phrase, bad girl.
I need to learn this phrase.
What is it?
You teach me.
Oh, it's gonna annoy me because
You better tell me.
I was blocking. I'd be annoyed. I'm like, why are you always kissing my friend? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Mum knew. Because she's like, because of experience, she probably had. What was it? Is it Embody or something like that? I can't remember what it's had.
Yeah.
I need to Google Translate, but that's true. Yeah, she wouldn't even like call her name. She referred to her as that.
That's so mad.
But where's the light? Where's the light?
Don't get me started. My mum knew too, but I was too. I was just weak. I was just like, nah, I can't leave her behind. Nah. But then looking back, I was so gullible. And this person really took advantage of my kindness. I remember being late to school several times because I was waiting for this person to finish doing her hair. And then I was just looking back and I was like, hang on, I didn't need to do any of that, but I really wish I had the guts to just kind of be like, you know what, fuck it.
No, 100%. Like,
I remember a point one time you said fuck it and you started getting on the bus earlier.
Yeah.
And when that person wasn't in and I got on the bus, I was like, oh, this is the bus Ali gets. You were like, yeah, man, I ain't being late.
100% because like, I'm not.
I know.
Because literally, like, yeah, my mum was, because I'll be getting letters home, like, your daughter's late. And my mum was like, you leave the house at this time, how are you getting to school late? What are you doing? At the time I found it very frustrating, but you know what, it's actually concerned because, like, for me, I'm thinking, if I've got a kid, yeah, it's true, if I've got a kid and they're leaving the house at 7 o'clock,
where the fuck are they going?
School starts at 9 o'clock and they're still late. What are they doing? And, like, what are they doing? So, to the point my mum would literally walk me to the bus stop and she'd wait until I got on the bus. Because she'd be like, what are you doing? Like, you're late. And at the time I was so angry, like, why are you interfering? But I was like,
actually, it's true.
It makes fucking sense. I'm like, if I'm leaving my house at this time, I'd leave earlier than that. Like, literally like 7 o'clock, even before 7 to get to their house.
Yeah, you
and then still be getting ready.
Don't. Because one time I waited ages and the phone, she didn't pick up, and then I phoned the house phone and the dad was like, oh, she's not coming in. It's like, are you kidding me? So I was late to school. I was swearing the whole way. And it was so selfish. And I was like, but then if I got on the bus stop nearer my house than theirs, she would be upset. She'd be like, oh, so you're going to let me get on? I don't want to get on the bus by myself. I'm like, looking back, I was like, this person was so insecure.
Yeah, that's the
And
irony.
I was gullible enough.
That's the irony of it.
Gullible. Mate, I mean, obviously looking back, it tells for good stories.
It does.
I helped this girl go get the morning after pill one time. Twice I helped her. One involved actually going in and actually talking to a consultant, pretending to be her. She had done it that many times.
And I gave it to you.
Yeah, and I didn't have to take it in front of them.
Because when I
just said, oh, I want to take it with my boyfriend. But I won't run now. But so I took it for her because she had already done it too many times. And looking back, I was like, well, clearly you were too immature to be having sex.
They would nenever find someone who would do bullshit like that.
100%.
Because me and my mum clashed so much over this person. Because I'm like, oh, why? Because I get angry. Why are you getting this blah blah blah, all this sort of stuff? I'm just like, you're annoying me because I'm just like, let me be 18. And so my mum's like, you know what? You can't. She always mum said, but like, you can't prioritise your friends over your family all the time, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then,
but when you're young, you do.
Exactly,
That's
you do.
your family you pick when you're young.
Particularly like, ethnic families and their old-fashioned stuff like that.
Yeah, you're trying to escape all that.
Exactly, and you've got the conflict of being British born and all this sort of jazz. But now I'm just like, you know what, I can't see what my mum was doing, because like, why did I, why am I getting letters sent home for being late and getting into trouble when I'm getting up early to get ready to go to, and you're not even...
Then I purposely inconvenience myself.
I would get to her house and would she even be awake?
Oh my god. I remember towards the end you just stopped waiting.
Because I was done. Because it's not respect. There's no respect there. Yeah. I'm respecting you to get up early and get time to get to your place for a certain time. You're not even fucking awake. Nah. If I can get up before you, you can be awake when I'm... Nah.
Yeah. Have the decency to open
the door. Do you know what I mean?
I think I remember one time...
knocking their fucking window.
You know what? We both had a drama rehearsal one day, and I remember I went to her house before so we could get the train, thinking, okay, this is quicker, even though I could have got just the bus from my house. And we were late to the first rehearsal, and I remember the evils my crew had for me, my teacher looked at me, and I was just like, oh, I feel so terrible. Why did I go along with this? Because I think we had to go Clapham Junction and then to Wimbledon. I'm like, I could have just got a bus to...
And it's like,
why did I do that?
If you want them to come and meet you, why aren't you ready?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If someone's meeting me and picking me up, I'm going to be ready.
Yeah. I just felt so bad because I hate being late. Like I hate making... Unless, especially if it's like an official thing, I don't want that on my shoulders.
I've always said I'd rather be half an hour early than 5 minutes late. That's my motto. So like, if I can help it, I'd rather, because like, I'll get into work early and people are like, oh, you're in there. And I'm like, yeah, because my train, exactly. Because like, for example, the other day, my train was being funny. Unfortunately, I'm working up quite early that day, so I can get like an earlier train than my usual train.
Yeah.
And I got in there, was like, in early, blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, because my train's being funny. I'm not gonna wait for the later train and be late and stress myself out. No, I'm getting early, get some shit done.
I mean, yeah, I like being. That's the thing. I'm getting quite early, and then I could leave like at a more decent time. Like,
Yeah.
a much better work-life balance.
That's why I don't feel bad leaving 10 minutes early, 5 minutes early, because I know
I've done my time.
I'm in early every day. I don't start work till 8:30, but I will get in at least 15:15, sometimes 8 o'clock. So I don't mind leaving 5 minutes.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Or I'll stay late. Or I stay late sometimes. I'm like, I do way more than.
And that's why you need to level up.
I'm contracted. I will.
Level up, train, baby.
No, I met a lot. The head
Level
teacher.
up, level
I'm
up.
actually, I want to support you. That I'm just like.
That's so good.
You notice my effort. You're like you're a woman of many talents. I'm just like.
Oh, see, what? Me?
Go on. No, but it's great. Like it's nice. And there's other people say the same shit as well, so it feels good. Like I know that person is not getting that sort of shit.
No, that's the thing, and I think this is another thing as well, because we were both finding ourselves, and we were both quite awkward in secondary school, and we didn't get attention like some girls did.
Wastemen.
I do think it formed our personalities better to kind of work hard for what you want.
More
Things don't come easy,
proactive,
way more
exactly.
proactive. And like with us now, I do think we're shining.
Of course, but then like
compared to the counterparts we're talking about, maybe not so much because things. I do think if you get too much attention when you're younger, it has a trickle effect. Yeah, I don't think you know how to work for what you want. The person I'm with now, I cornered him, like traditionally. I don't think I would have.
I am not with someone now, but when I was with them, they were gorgeous, and we're still friends.
Yeah.
But that's given me a boost. Like, I can actually get someone like that level, because I didn't think I would never have thought that about 10 years ago.
Guys, this girl was so bitter before. This girl was bitter, single, and I was like, just do it. And she was like, no. And she was like, I was like, just do it. She was like, no. A year later, I might just do it. I was like, you're fucking good. And then you secured the thing. You had a good time, and you're very gorgeous individual.
I would never imagine myself with someone like that, because I always felt like I'd get like
medium,
like Gollum level of. That's
exactly how I feel about my partner. I even said to him yesterday when I was telling a colleague at work about him, and then I showed a picture. She took my phone. And with her Spanish accent, she was like, I see, and I'm like, I feel good about myself.
I remember I showed it, and then I had one of my co-workers goes, can I get a date with him? I'm just like,
screw you. It's not past the bus.
Literally. I'm like,
and you're just like, okay, cool.
Is it because am I punching? Is that why you're responding like this? It's just sort of. No. Even now I still feel like that. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm gonna drop now if I do get someone.
No. But it's just the energy. Yeah, it's just.
But I think it's self-esteem as well.
Self-esteem, and I think our confidence levels, and also, who I'm with now, my partner of maybe 4.5 years. Wow. I don't think I would have ever had the confidence before to even to consider that they might like me.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know where this confidence came from. I just went with it. I was like, we bantered, we have the same jokes. I'm going to keep those jokes happening until he falls in love with me.
I think it's just accepting things from certain people and like accepting comments. Because again, I'm not bragging, but like I have a co-worker at work, and she's the last person. She's not her person, but like she'll be like. I remember one time we went for drinks, and she goes to me like, I was looking at you in briefing today and you look so beautiful with your hair pulled back and your cheekbones, and I would not expect that comment from her. Like I was just sort of
really? What? He was eating Doritos in bed?
Literally, I was in briefing, bro, just listening to the teacher.
I can't help but be beautiful.
Is that what you were thinking? I'm
just imagining Ali Wong like, I'm sorry that's I'm beautiful. Please.
Did you hear the messages though? But like, it's just like stuff like that. I'm learning to just accept compliments more. Yeah. That's what it is, accept compliments and not back them away.
Yeah, my partner was like that when we first got together. He didn't really understand why I couldn't take compliments, and things when you don't, it's hard to actually believe it when you hear something good. You're just like, is this a trick?
Even my mum, I can't take a compliment from her. She's like, when someone got ready to go out for a night, she was like, you look beautiful, and I frowned at her. Like I couldn't even just be like, thank you. I just like frowned.
You're such a shit. Should have beaten you more.
I'm the better child.
You are the best child.
Out of the three.
You are the best child. And you still frowned at her? She should have beat you.
Do you mean mum calls me a shoe?
How dare you? Angry cat, that grumpy cat.
But I feel awkward, like even like wearing makeup, like even now, if I felt awkward. When I was with my mum, I felt awkward going out dressed up because I just feel like what's it called, like a polishing a turd. That's like that's how I feel when I sort of do stuff like that. So,
I do get that, because remember when I told you in secondary school, I think there was one day I tried lip gloss, and then the loud bitchy girls were just like, oh, you're just trying to be like so-and-so. I was like, never again. I didn't go near it. Now I can't leave the house without lipstick. It's gone from eyeliner to lipstick. It's like, actually, I'm going to own it. I'm going to own my small lips. Hey, eyeliner looks lit, man.
No, it's too thick. I want it a bit thinner, because like, think of my Christmas party, I want like a 50s look, so maybe not as high up and not as thick. I do like it though.
Yeah, you could just maybe the side. I don't know.
Because like what?
Yeah, because you don't need the whole eye. You could just go from the side.
Oh really?
That would open up your eye.
That's an idea. Send me that in the tip to do like a little bit rather than the whole eye.
Yeah. Female friendships.
Do I even bother with eyeliner though? That's the thing. Why even bother with it?
You've got naturally like quite sparkly eyes, so you can just put mascara on.
I'm not even bother. It's a bit like a lip mascara.
But I do like that lipstick one. I do like.
I would do my classic red, but I use like I'll do an ombre effect.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
It'll look good.
But
female friendships.
Yeah, well.
How do we wrap up this conversation, Ali?
Every person is different, everyone is different. But if you're not happy in the friendship, if you're feeling anxious or uncomfortable, you feel you can't be
flowing.
Exactly. If you can't be yourself with this particular friend, dead it.
Oh my god. Jeez, you know how hard that is.
It's hard.
I mean,
ghost
to be
them,
fair,
dead it.
Ghost.
I waited to January.
Freaking power.
The power. Ghost it, dead it. I wish I was more. I was more like how I am now back then, because I would have tolerated half of that bullshit.
100%. I would have been like, fuck you.
Okay, right, you're not awake, fine. I'll see you in school.
Looking back, I could have gotten a whole list to school from my mum, because that's what she ended up doing to my sister anyway. I was like, what? So I didn't have to battle the elements. I was like, wait, why did she get that? And it's because back then I didn't want to. I wanted to go to school with my friends.
What is this battle the elements?
I know nothing.
I
think female friendships is a complicated one, but I do think, some naturally fizzle out. Some I'm very happy with the friends I've got. Like,
same.
We've known most of them I've known for a very long time. I welcome new friends, and I do love my birthdays, because when everyone comes together, I do think I do have people around me that just get on with each other.
That's the thing as well. Like you said, I didn't do much for my birthdays. I think my reason I didn't do anything for my birthday because I had a fear of no one turning up.
And that's so mad, because remember the last 2 birthdays you've done, you've had people come up for you.
You've
always been surprised by that.
But I think I don't want the embarrassment of planning something and no one comes. That's why
silly.
I'd rather not do anything.
I get that. Whereas I've just forced it upon people most years.
I want to do a drinks event, but I don't know who's going to come. I know in our little group now, I can count.
You know who will come from there.
And apart from workmates, but it's again, will they come? I don't know.
But your work friends have come through quite a few times now, and I think you've built quite good friendships.
Even a couple of them that come would be nice, but I'll see.
So, female friendships is a complicated one, and I think that we could go on for hours.
They're more complicated than romantic relationships.
Way more complicated than romantic relationships, because when you go into a romantic relationship, there's already an idea that this might not last, but let's see how we go.
It's true.
Friendships, there's no kind of official way, unless it's a big bust up or a ghost. Ghost.
Yeah, a ghost. Or dead it.
Or block them. Definitely blocking is a thing. Yeah.
Oh, how do you know?
Rude. Oh, I've been on the side. I've been on the receiving end.
Pettiness. Unnecessary. That was
I have been blocked.
Oh, you noticed that I am Instagram. Yeah, why me? I thought I was a friend.
Anyway. But I think maybe we'll do a catalogue. We could do a whole catalogue series on just friendships.
But there's a thing called soft ghosting.
Soft ghosting?
Do you know what it is? When you like a message but you don't respond.
Oh.
Soft ghosting. I think.
I do that all the time.
I remember thinking, what the hell is soft ghosting? And I read about it. I'm like, that's been done to me.
Sounds like a weird thing. Okay.
But the terms of this,
yes.
I can't deal. But that's society.
So, thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed this. Please check out our other podcasts.
And call this number if you feel a victim.
What's wrong with... Can you point to the doorway? You have been abused. Oh, there's no ears. That's why we've not included the abuse.
Oh, wow.
I think we are exploring maybe going on SoundCloud or Podbean or something with downloadable episodes.
Maybe Spotify, it's free.
Spotify, I think, yeah, we could apply for that. I mean, we'll ask our friend who runs the Brown Don't Frown podcast.
Yeah, she's got Spotify.
Because she's on Spotify. We're featured on the first episode. Check it out. Brown Don't Frown is also on Apple, which is a very impressive, and she's on Podbean. Brown Don't Frown podcast. But also check out our super blog, where we have explored friendships and relationships.
I need to write some more on that. On my board dates.
At www.can'ttouchmycrown.com. And obviously Instagram and Twitter we have CTMC Brand at CTMC Brand. So thank you. I've been Zed.
I've been Ali.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Gotta be weird, bro.
I stopped talking then, innit?